Good morning. We're here in the shop, and what we're working on right now is getting this copper plate. We're going to get this plate onto this aluminum piece, which is called a honeycomb, and we're going to put it on the press right here. And this is a heat plate which is heating up, so we'll then pull a foil in front of the die. Paper will feed here, go in, and that hot plate will hit the foil, and that will release onto the paper. This is a pretty mechanical process. I do this setup quite a bit, so there's already a mark here. I know pretty much where this is going to go, and we can make some adjustments later. So what I use to do this are these toggles. They kind of go in the holes here, and then when you tighten them up, they're going to expand and hold this in. And we just use this little tool to tighten them in. So I want to get this even on here. I personally just go by, there's little gaps here. This amount that's showing here, I'll just make it the same along that gap here. It's a little bit bigger here than it is here. So what I'm going to do, bring this side down, and the way these little toggles work is they just put pressure on the plate, so you can move it up or down. But it's really important to make sure that these are evenly pressured. Also, when it goes into the press, it's going to heat up, and you get some expansion in some of the metal. They're aluminum, copper, and then these are steel, so things expand at different rates, so it's important to watch that these don't get loose. Another thing too is that they're flush on the back side. These just sit in flush on the back because I don't want those sticking out. Okay, so the next step, this aluminum is now going to start heating, and then the copper will start. We're going to make an impression here and check alignment of the sheet, which is very close to being done because I've already started the process. Okay, so this sheet is set up with guides in the middle, and those are going to help us line it up because the guides are exactly halfway. So if I put a sheet in there that's half the size of the other sheet, I can see a few dots here, and then over here I don't see them anymore. So that means that this side needs to come down just a tiny bit. And the way we do that, tap. So, and even then this is probably close enough. It won't be noticeable on any final product. Every job is different. I do have a side template here, and this looks really good. So let's just flip this around just to show you how things look when it's perfectly lined up. All right, I'm gonna pull this out. So you can see over here is where it's a little off, but that's pretty darn good. I'm more concerned with the left to right than top to bottom. And remember, this sheet, I did make an adjustment halfway through, so let's run one more setup sheet. Again, we're just doing position on the sheet right now. We're not checking for image quality yet. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip this right around. So yeah, we're looking pretty good now. Slight adjustments could be made, but you know, this is accurate, and that's how we set up. Next step is we're going to get this paper feeding in automatically, so there's some adjustments there, and then we're going to get the paper automatically coming out of here, which is it's called the delivery, and it's gonna stack up here.